Zabranjeno.
Gde ste ljudovi, pozdrav. Pozdrav, gde si Milane Trajkoviću, zvani Trajko. Trajko zvani Mafija, ovako. Ovaj master volum ćemo da rknemo na... Pa može ovako 90%. Na 90 neka bude. Options audio, music ništa, dialog volume ok, cinematic volume nek ostane. Tako da to je to. Ništa, igramo Mafiju Keca, Definitiv Edition. Tako da idemo lagano u Mafijicu, da peglamo. Idemo, stavit ćemo... Ajde, možemo na medium. Kaže ovako, lock inversion ništa. Aim assist off. Driving mode regular, transmission automatic, police response regular, skip drive off i tutorials show. Tutorials hide. Jel nam ne treba tutoriali, jel smo mi, brate, ono, profi gameri, brate. Ne treba nam tutoriali. Koji će nam? Šta je ovo novo, familijo? Nema ništa, brate, evo, vidiš i ovdje, brate, i sam, evo, brate, pikamo malo Mafiju. Inače, da, crkva mi hard, eto, to je novo. Tako da, do prvog ima da igram ove kršotine od igri i tako to. Koje malo izuzimaju. 5M ne mogu ni da pomislim na to. A čekaj, a što sad ti to meni radiš, brate, da dobijem opet copyright zbog muzike? Nek čera. A može neko da proveri samo, kako se zove, kvalitet streama, na koliko je, koji je ovaj kvalitet? Da li je na 1080 ili 2K? Mislim, podasi sam rezoluciju 2K, ali da li ga prenosi od 2K? Ništa, znate šta, samo ne mogu, brate, da otvorim.
You Tommy? Thomas Angelo. Detective Norman. You alone? No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee, thanks.
Radi lepo stream, ljudi. Da li ima neki problema u streamu ili sacka nešto?
No thanks.
Ti startuje stream.
Da. Izbaci me iz Voice-a, molim.
So, yeah. Said on the phone you might have a proposition for me. That's right. Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any associates. Good.
Samo sekund. Tup. Da izađem iz Discorda. Sad možemo da nastavimo.
Because I'm on the nut. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade. Let's hear it. How long you been in town? 3 years. Caught my teeth in Empire Bay.
Šta, da, jel radi sve okej, ja? Ko radi, bilo bi top da radi.
That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you? Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now. Or you got something might warm it up? Yeah, I might have something. And what's my end of the deal? You want money?
Glasna igra, jel se ja lepo čujem?
None of that.
Ili treba da smanjim igru?
Families. Always the Achilles
heel. Ako treba da smanjim, brate, igru.
Wife and a litter of kids. Wife and daughter. No one else to watch your back, I'm guessing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world. Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around. No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just
killing time? Samo da se završi ovo, pa ću smanjim igru, brate.
You think I'm on the run? Oh, I know it, Tommy.
Sorry, čekaj, mogu... A ne mogu, mora, brate, sačekam da se završi.
You haven't slept for days. Your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing.
Pa dobro, svakako sam ja pripremio ovo za cut scene.
On your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without
automatski mi muta.
You're not making it 5 steps.
Čim isključim, brate, da ljudi mogu da gledaju lepo.
Yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle. Either way, it looks like I'm buying you a cup of coffee. Christ, I don't know how everything got so balled up. No one ever sees the haired pen until it's too late.
Morat ću da stopiram samo na sekundu. Samo na sekund. Samo da vidim nešto. Da proverim ovdje nešto samo. Samo da vidim. Da li će sada da me mute? Hoće mute, to je to. Pošto nije telo da me mute iz nekog razloga.
But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you? No. I was a cab driver back in 30. I mostly drove nights because the money was better. It was at the end of one of those shifts when I first met Polly and Sam. Shit! Get up, Polly! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on! Where to? Anywhere. Fast!
Ovdje
I
Leksa
got a gun
nastupa.
pointed at you. They catch up, we're dead. But you don't get to walk away. I don't want any trouble. Well, you got trouble. Drive. How the hell they know we'd be there? It doesn't matter now. We just gotta lose them. How many cars we got following? One for now. But there'll be more. Hold tight. I'm gonna try something. Who were those guys? You don't get to ask questions. We need to get over the river. Take the Giuliani Bridge. Oh, okay. Your leg okay up there? Hurts like you got a death wish or something?
Čuti bre, ne seri tu. Da. Gypsy, jesi tu? Aj sad mi, bate, reci koliko da smanjim. Jel treba još da smanjujem, brate? Čekaj, na koliko sam ga stavio, brate? Daj, ajde ovako, audio. Zašto Anđi ima moda, a ja ne? Evo, veruj mi, brate, da nemam pojma. Evo, sad ću da ti stavim, brate, moda, ostani. Sad ću da ti ga turim. Imaš, brate, moda. Samo reci, jel se dobro čujem, brate? Jel treba još da smanjim, brate, igru?
Okay, we're at the river. Where am I taking you once we're over the bridge? I'm getting tired out of questions.
Sad je odlično. To je to. Odlično je sad, top. To ne bi da mi bude igra ni pretiha, ni preglasna, da se ja lepo čujem, brate, ono, baš. Pucajte, sve vam jebem u pičku ja. A, pa ne, ovdje ne može.
More chance of him not seeing the sun come up. I ain't heard a thing, fellas.
Da li je moguće da me ranio majmun? O, majko moja mila. Pa šta ja popušim metak, brate, umjesto ovih debila? Bem ti 30. godine kad se puca na svakoga. Leksa profi drifter, ba to. Ovo se ga udriftovao, brat. Jeba sam ti mamu, sad ću te navučem. Daj, sad si ovdje moj.
To send word out. There's more and more of them. We're not gonna last long unless we're back on our own turf. Let's get back to the neighborhood.
Oj, kako smaraju, brate. A da li je moguće? Majku li ti jebem. Load last checkpoint. Jebe ga, ipak igram na medium, nije na easy, brate, pa da im ono brzo i pobegnemo se.
They must have sent word out. There's more and more of them. We're not gonna last long unless we're back on our own turf. Let's get back to the neighborhood.
A ovi dva retarda, brate, ne pucaju, a?
West Harbor Bridge, cabbie, fast! Every car they've got is on our ass. Come on! The West Harbor Bridge!
Alo, degenerici, pucajte malo, mamu vam jebe.
The bridge is up, ain't it? Yeah. We can make it. What the hell are we doing? Just sit tight and pray. Never done that before. Me neither. Okay, so Little Italy. Now. Your night's
Literally. Now.
You got a death wish or something?
E, sine, a da čutiš malo, brate, izločim te iz govna, a ti mi sereš tu. Šta ima, Anđel? Si mi dobro, Anđelka?
Okay, we're close.
Kako driftam, bato. Anđel, kad naučiš ovako da voziš, javi mi se, znaš.
Wait here. What for? You want a little something from the Don or not?
O, lepo, lepo, gledaš mene. Drago mi je što gledaš mene.
Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car. This makes us square. I'm sure it's more than enough. Good. Don Salieri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask. Don doesn't forget his friends. Yeah, okay, thanks. One more thing. This matter stays between us. Anyone asks where you got that money, you won it at poker. The scratches on your car, you swerved to keep from hitting a little old lady. You got it? Of course. See you around, kid.
Sad ćemo da vidimo šta će biti.
Had a heart attack. Enough to fix the cab. Nearly enough to buy a new one. I thought about what Sam said about work. I wasn't interested. The money was good, sure, but I didn't want to get in with criminals. Better to be poor and alive than rich and dead. So, right there, back then, I was out.
Drago mi je što gledaš, Anđe, drago mi je, drago mi je.
After that night with Salieri's guys, I was back working as soon as I could. But it felt different. You get a lot of time with your thoughts when you're a cabbie. And other people's thoughts, too.
You there, driver?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving or loitering?
Driving, ma'am. Always driving.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Pa duj ga be baba. Bem ti familiju. Volim ja tebe, Anđo.
St. Michael's Church, directly.
Hoćeš u crkvu da tu uvedem, pička ti materina.
I always drive careful.
Then you'd be the first.
So, church. It's Sunday already?
Eyes on the road, please.
Ajde be baba, morate vozim ovdje ko princezu neku, mrš. Baba ima 50 godina, bato. Šta 50? 170 ima. E pa mogu i ovom.
Stop there, by the park.
Izvoli baba, mada treba da te odvedem na
St.
groblje.
Michael's. That'll be 30 cents.
The only tip I'll give you is to stop smoking in your vehicle. I felt like I was sitting in an ashtray.
E, ne seri baba, izađi
Whatever you
napolje.
say.
Izađi napolje, sve ti jebe, mrš.
Better find a new fare.
Ne mogu ovdje, moram napred.
Art gallery. Get me there quick. Sure. Quick I can do. Taking some time out.
What's it to you?
Not much. Just talking.
I'm paying you to drive, so do that.
Look at him out there.
The problem with this
Napokon
town
čovjek
is
koji
it's
voli
people
brzo
late.
vožnju.
Giving him an excuse.
Da neko ona baba da mi tu
The work is always there.
zvoca.
You just have to find it.
I get it. You're a busy guy. I don't see so many these days.
I saw this crapshoot depression coming. Sold up before the crash.
Jurimo
So, yeah,
30.
I get to be busy.
Boga mi
Busy
ovo ide
days gonna be
70.
looking at old paintings?
I have a business meeting there with a colleague. Not that it's anything to do with you. If you ever find a real job, then maybe you'll understand. Until then, drive and quit bothering me.
Yeah, I get you.
Za malo da ga udarim ispred policije, brate. Za malo. Sine, otreso bi ga ko šljivu, brate.
Thanks, pal. There's 50 cents. I don't spend it all at once.
I'll try not to.
Alo, pandur, zaobiđi, nema mi sviraš tu. Mrš napred, nazad, ajde. Bem ti sve.
Every fair today's been a son of a bitch. On to the next.
Hey, over here! Oh boy, you look like shit.
I've been working since 5. What's your excuse?
Booze.
Figures. Where are we going?
Little Italy, 21st Street.
Okay. If I don't tell the cops about the liquor on your breath, you don't tell them when I break the limit. Good deal.
Great deal. Got any good fares today?
Oj, ako bi se ne ispovraćao kolima, neće ništa uraditi, brat.
Who's got the money for cab rides since the market tanked and it all went to shit, I guess? Only reason I got you taking me places is I'm drunk and don't know better. Cops see enough drunk fellas. They're only after the people moving it and selling it.
Yeah, but I've seen them go after guys for less.
Yes, so if they think they can shake something out of you, they will use any excuse. This city's corrupt as all hell.
Sure is.
Nearly there. Just up here on the corner, please.
Ode kutija u majčinu.
Has a coffee
Kako
stand
se ovo
around the
izgleda
corner.
emocije? Ma
Tell
bato.
him Lucio sent you.
Izvini što nisam pročitao, brate, evo tek sad vidim da si napisao.
Might just do that.
Izlivi emocije su kod nas dvoje uvek, brate. Samo da ja vidim nešto. Proverim. Samo sekundu.
Hey, how you doing, pal? You remember me? Yeah? Huh? Mr. Morello's a little bent. Shouldn't go helping Salieri's goons, huh? I'm gonna have to give you a beating. Just so you always remember who runs this town. Make it so you won't do much rocking for a while. Look at this guy. I didn't think he'd make it fun. Let's get him.
Ajmo, begaj koliko te noge nosi. Šta si zabao sve? Kako glup lik, brate, ne verujem, ej! Mamu ti jebem glupu ko kurac. Kako glup lik, retardiran, druže. Zabode se usred ničega, brate. Trči, mamu ti jebem. Još ba u pičku materinu.
How you doing, kid? Dino, Lou. You got business with the Don?
Nah, we're just trying to talk to that cabbie over there, that's all.
That right.
Yeah.
Well, this here's the Don's favorite driver. So anything you gotta say to him, you can say to me.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you something, pal. We ain't leaving empty-handed, that's for sure.
Well, then maybe you ain't leaving at all.
Okay then. See your boys around. Let's go, Lou.
Thanks.
Least we could do.
Come on, let's go say hi to the Don.
Don Salieri?
Yeah. He's gonna want to hear about this.
What do they call you, son?
Thomas. Thomas Angelo, sir.
Frank told me you ran into some trouble?
Yes, sir. My cab got smashed up pretty good.
Morello's thugs went after him on account of Tommy helping us.
This, taxi. That's your livelihood?
Yes, sir.
I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm gonna set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not looking for a handout.
Then what are we doing here?
I just want a shot at the bastards who wrecked my cab.
You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight.
Yes, I heard.
Okay, Tommy Angelo. All the Morello's girls hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place.
Sure do, boss.
Good. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye.
Thank you, Mr. Salieri. I won't let you down.
And Tommy, when you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you.
No one else knows you here, so tread careful, okay?
Sure.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
Who's the new guy?
Some cabbie. We're helping him out.
He's gonna drive the boss?
Nah, you don't lose your job that easy.
I hate sitting around. Boring as hell.
Chi è lui?
Boss says you're not ready
Il
for
tassista, ricordi?
Ah, sì.
I don't get what his problem is with me, Paulie. What do you think I got?
Ajde da vidimo šta ima, kaže da pogledam gdje ja izađe, brate, odavde. Što ja izađe, brate, čekaj. Tamo kad sam već izašao, da malo facecam podignemo i ovaj sponzor kao baner da se namesti. Poštovanje, desi Jelkiću.
Closed for you, I'm afraid. Come back later with Polly or Sam.
A, brate, opet sam se sjebao stavio. To i to. Nešto, ajmo ovamo. Join Pauli. Aha, mora da idem kod Paulija. Pauli, Mouli. Šta ima, Jelkaro?
Anyways, I got places to be. Okay, come through this way.
Ajde me, vodi me u pičku materinu i ti više, dosadan si. Ajde me u pičku materinu.
What's he do?
We go see him whenever we need to do any, heavy lifting. He make sure we're well heeled for when there's trouble.
We gotta go. Long drive back north. That'd be good.
I možemo da se važi, brate, taman da ja završim ovaj stream. Mislim, streamovat ću možda 2-3 sata. Ovo, tako da... Kad se vratiš možemo. Kaže, evo Blejca ti, pa ništa, evo, brate, vidiš. Streamam, brate. Neće CS sa tobom. Ma, brate, igrat ćemo svi zajedno, enjoy. Igrat ćemo svi zajedno. Ma sprdam se, ja neću. Ja, vas dvoje, znači, nije mi dobro od vas dvoje. Čekaj, Čiča, pokupim stripove, bežu pisičku materiju. Marš, treba mi strip. Kakav strip, macio.
Ralphie's in the garage. He's a special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars.
Special kind of idiot. Ne, seri.
It's like some kind of black magic.
A stvarno je ovaj Ralph idiot, majke. Pajsa. Pajsa šta će mu radi.
Can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Polly. Yeah.
Tommy. Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. Well, you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
I don't know what Ralph's trying to pull, giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life.
Lepo mu je rekao, brate. Baš mu lepo rekao.
If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Yeah, that car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cab.
You don't have to be nice about it. This thing's a tin can.
So, was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep. New supplier.
You guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. And the cops... Where you going?
Yo!
Yella? Normally, nah. This was their
Bote
first
kakva sirena, ko oni alarmi.
Cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, we got all these cars you got a torch? We got more friends in the force than us. We're okay, as long as we're careful. An eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just ask. Keeps them back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub
O
gin
patka
those
se
days,
čuje,
but
brate.
not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
A ovaj nije mogao loši auto da nam da, brate.
To us, you got a line on the good stuff.
Sa čime ja da bežim posle?
Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames
Loš
they got in
auto, a
these
gume
places.
škripe,
There's
brate.
tables, there's food, there's skirt.
Kako je dobar grad, vidio.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure, sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble says the guy is about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, Try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
Malo na crveno, bato. Samo na crveno.
We're getting onto Morello's turf now.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri's streets?
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park.
A što nećeš Anđo Kanter, brate? Šta ti je?
Walking on the wrong sidewalk.
Šta ti je, brate, bro?
You start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down. Okay, it's close by. Morello's goons smoke and Joe up front and leave their motors out back. They're some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure.
Sad ćemo da im pošaljemo porukicu.
To see if you get shot. Okay, you go quiet. You know how to go quiet, right?
The boss will send us out on what jobs.
Yeah, he's got his main guys. He'll get there someday.
Yeah, like that.
A. To hoćeš, ja rekao, zabao čovek. Mu jebe mater odmah.
No one sees our heads. No one tries to pop them. Get over this gate and up onto their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump them from behind. I'm real good at distracting. It's my best thing.
Boss is plenty of guys in the city real pissed. Makes him careful.
Does that get the money on time?
He's good for it.
Uj, se me ti jebem.
Hey! What the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell are you doing back there?
Who are you?
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino. Dino told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys all over town trying to...
It's only a... Huh?
Hey! Ah, Christ, Tom! You got seen!
Hey!
I hate doing it quiet, too. So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
Odakle mi, bate, taj...
Come on, Tom. We're up against it here.
Pa nemam, bato. Nemaš čime? Aha.
Use the bat, Tom. That's great. No one's drawing a gun again. Oh, crap. Hey, get away from the car. Knock him down, Tom. You got that. Son of a... Come on, quick. There's gonna be more of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flames. Throw some fire.
Brate, ali na šta menjam? Aaaa.
Take out a bottle.
Ali, brate, što neće?
Motors don't torch themselves? Not easily, anyway.
Što mi ne da, brate?
I'm not gonna do it for you.
Brate, jel on mene zajebava ili šta? Si popravio PC? Hoćemo da vozimo. Nisam popravio, nisam, brate. Nisam. Control, keyboard. Driving, weapon. Switch aim, ne. Equip. Open. Close wheel. Što mi ne da, brate?
Throw some fire. Take out a bottle, light, and throw. Simple. Motors don't torch themselves? Not easily, anyway.
Evo sam ti, malo ću ja da tražim kako da te...
The bottle. Simple. Throw some fire. I'm not gonna do it for you.
Ne znam, brate, što neće, druže? Šta je ovo koji pičku materinu? Ok, fire. Ma neće, brate, probao sam. Evo ti, brate, vraćena palica. Čekaj. Evo ti, vraćena palica. Evo ti. Trebam ovo da uzmem, ali mi ne da, brate. Da nema gore nešto je bot.
Not easily, anyway.
A kaki, ne da mi. Vidiš, ovo izvadi.
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Nino's car.
Na G se baca, G mu majku jebem ja.
Yeah, you got a good car? I'm gonna know where you keep it.
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North
We
Park.
can take it. Old ways and
Right in
the
Morello's place. Don't bring in the wrong people.
Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bull show. There's
Don't let him get away!
Drive.
Come back, you bastards!
O jebem ti majku kad nek skreće.
Now in pursuit.
Oh shit. We got cops.
So,
Znam da nas juri.
Lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
sounds good.
Right now they're pissed. But let's not get them real pissed.
Keep looking. He'll turn up.
Neću, kažem ti, neću, ne mogu da vozim kamione, brate, baguje mi sve živo. Ovo sam na SSD instalirao. A za kamione nemam mesta, brate, na SSD-u.
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
I thought Salieri had cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket. How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Igrao bi, ali ne mogu da igram, brate.
Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better. Think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, drive careful, we don't need the attention. Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawing with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
Oh, some guys, sure. Your cousin got made, or you like Carlo, whose pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. Like there's plenty of us who came in off the street.
Well, what happened to the car I sent you out with?
Dumped it.
Well, why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Ovo je Ralph.
No. Fresh air never killed nobody.
Ralphie. Ajde provjerim, brate, da li nema neki poster gore isto, jebate. Jer ovi kakvi su developeri 100% su ga negdje zavukli. Tu je ovaj slepac. Možda na drugu stranu ima. Sad ću idem da vidim. Kurac ovdje ne može.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss. It's done.
No trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah, but he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello, he's a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, We don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm gonna only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right. Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family. Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome. A barman Luigi is not much of a cook. But his daughter Sarah, Maron.
Those first days in Salieri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly, we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped. But what did I know?
You, Tommy?
Come on, there's
Yeah.
gas in your tank.
Boss is
Get it
waiting
back.
for you.
Thanks.
Ignora quell'idiota.
Samo da ja vidim nešto. Da proverim. To.
Ah, potrai combattere ancora.
Here he is.
Sorry I'm late.
Take a seat. It's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss.
Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable.
Samo da proverim nešto, znači ću poludi majke mi. Samo da proverim nešto. Šta se dešava sa streamom? Ništa, ja sam nešto, brate, radio. Matke, pozdrav, brate. Pozdrav i tebi, Lakstonac. Ja sam nešto, brate, pokušavao da uradim, pa zato. Zato je puko.
Okay, boss.
Ne brini, dobar je stream, dobar je.
Head to him first. Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Šta ima, matke, pozdrav i tebi. Dobro mi došao na stream.
Hey, just the guy. I saw this, and I thought of you. You ever carried a rat?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there. Good posture, bang. Brain all off the walls. Okay, now show me a reload. I open the chamber and away you go. All right, last thing needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go. And when shooting starts, get behind something and don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Vincenzo,
Frank from the boss, Vincenzo. To you. It's feeling.
Opet se cepa mafija, pa da, brate.
Look, you guys need to be careful today, okay? I spoke to Biff. He said Morello's still bent since he lost the cars.
What's losing some motors to him? He's
got at least 5. You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Elbow goes through, reach inside. Easy.
And in the afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Come on, Tommy. Show me what you can do. Okay, it's caught. You got it. Have a good day, fellas.
First we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again? Seems so. That's too bad.
Jesi prešao do Last of Us? Još od kad, brate moj? Ja sam prešao, sam ekstra igra, brate. Prešao sam do Last of Us, brate. Dobra igra, samo što je, brate, puna... Mnogo je neoptimizovana, brate. Bukvalno sa 60 FPS-a padne ti na 2 FPS. Tako da što se tiče toga... Samo sekund. Što se tiče toga stvarno je neoptimizovana. I jako puno glitcheva ima nekih gluposti, ono, stvarno jebi ga. Ovako, brate, priča kao priča je top, brate. Po meni. Po meni je priča jedna od boljih, brate, tako da... Moj ti je savjet da odigraš ako možeš, brate, što da ne. Zar još nisu to sredili? Pa, brate, nisu... Neke nisu, mislim, generalno nije optimizovana igra. To ti je, brate, 99%. Ti još nisu završili optimizaciju. Rade non stop, updateuju ovo ono.
Watch what we do today, Tom.
Ali
When it goes
ne
smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
Sam, Polly, how are you?
We're good.
Grad Imperial Bank.
How's little Julie?
Gasi ovo, zaspaću. Pa, brate, neću pređem ovo, brate, pa oču sam prelazim ovo.
That's good to hear, Al. Real good. He's
Tako
got
da
any
jebi.
trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No, no. Nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money?
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy'll get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you worry. I mean, how can we protect you and little Julia?
Ovo mi treba. Baba, daj pare, baba.
Where's the money?
Terron, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
Baba mi baca mi mađe. Mo čuti be tamo, bem ti mater.
I got it. See you next month, Al. Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And give our best to your mom, huh?
Baba mađioničar. Sad ćeš ići za auto, mamu ti jebem. Ajde, šetaj. Jebem ti mamu, uđi u taj auto, prokleti, ne mi se šetaš tu ko baba neka.
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's place. China store up on Tallow.
Gde se to nalazi?
Not dead yet? Almost. Heard his nephew's taking over. Guy who used to run this next place, Tom? His name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him. Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think? Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all. If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out. We keep some of these guys on our books to remind the Chinatown gangs they're in our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephew, so he might need reminded too.
Jebem ti banderu koja je stavi tu. Koja je parkirao tu banderu? Je li meni secka ili tebi secka? Meni ne, brate, evo ovdje mi radi sve okej. Gledam, istina, evo gledam i stream, brate, sve radi.
This is it. I'll cover this one, Sam. You sure? Sure, I'm sure.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a
Možda
little
ovo
steam, he
miš
used to
kad ti
let
je
it out
ovako,
on his
brate,
own.
kao što ovo,
Just gotta let him get
možda
on
ti
with
se
it.
zato
It's his way.
čini.
You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
Ovaj je počeo da pegla unutra.
Yeah, Eugene's nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. Guy ended up in a wheelchair.
Ovaj ga bije unutra, druže.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker. Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week, with some extra besides. He doing okay? He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood. How much blood? And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet.
Beži, devojčice, pregazit ću te, ko će te posle ženiti.
Wanna come out with us again, Tom? Get to
Sad
hear
sam
even
opet,
more
sad
about
radi do
Chinese
mene.
nephew
Pa
guys
moguće.
scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kinda not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways. Jesus, I hate it out of the city. You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. Safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too. Even Morello. To keep the peace? Sure. Plus it's far enough away that no one cares.
Kad ćemo voziti kamione, brate? U skorije vreme ne. U skorije vreme ništa od kamiona, brate, iz razloga zato što mi reknu hard, brate.
He's not one for anything. Indoors, outdoors, in the city, out of the city. I hate it out here. Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover or something. It's always knee-deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold as hell. That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Well, happy to oblige.
Okay, there it is. Finally. Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Šta mi se podrkao ovaj overlay, brate, nije mi jasno. Šta mu je, brate? Čekaj. What the fuck, brate, koji mu kurac? Šta je prso overlay, brate? Nije mi jasno. A nije mi jasno šta mu je. Dobar je, mali, dobar je. Tako. Sad je valjda dobro. Znate, počeo da gličuje overlay koji mu kurac.
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Can't fail. They're trying to beat information out of him. I gotta get you to a doctor. I can wait. Get Sam out of there.
Okay, just hang on.
A sad kreće za animacija sa tepanjem.
Next time, he gets the bullshit guard. Should have brought something.
Gdje si pošao, sve ti jebe?
He's out of here. You see where he went? Get over here now! Oh, Jesus God!
Why didn't we just rub them all out? Morello says we don't want a war. No yet. This don't feel like a war to you? Hit him while he reloads! He's coming!
A sam ovoga zviznuo, brate, jebo sam u majku.
Sam. They really went to work on you, buddy. Christ. Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails.
Znači da je vreme za novi komp. Nije, brate.
He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money!
Ali mi uvati frame drop neki.
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. I should have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Intermezzo.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. The way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You're driving with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. His grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Sad ćemo da vidimo šta će Don Morello da radi.
Someone spun you a tale, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
That don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. What do you need?
You know, there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Paulie and Sam have some money on the local.
Mikey Dunn.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics, and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Sarah, can I get a drink here? As soon as you're ready.
Sure thing.
Your pop letting you out for the race?
You kidding? Feels like we're packing this place up.
Ništa ljudi, to je to za ovaj stream. Malo kraći danas. Možda upalim kanter na kiku. Pa ako neko hoće može da dođe. Možda upalim, ne znam. Nisam, vidjet ćemo. Ali to je to što se tiče danas Mafije. Sutra možda bude stream, možda ne. Ako ne bude sutra, neće biti ni preko sutra. Tamo za 2 dana, 3 će da bude... Za 3 dana će da bude stream. Tako da, to je to što se tiče mene i ovog streama. Odu da pika malo kanter. Ne bi, brate, da odmah pređem, pošto igra nije toliko dugačka, a ne bi da je pređem odmah sve, ono, za jedan stream, tako da malo je glupo. Tako da ću ostaviti ovo da pređemo u nekom sljedećem streamu. Ništa ljudi, to bi bilo to i pozdrav.